I want to talk to you about mobile payments, and I want to give you your ultimate guide when it comes to mobile payments. So, if you are a merchant, whether you are selling online or you are selling in a brick and mortar location, mobile payments can really help you boost your revenue big time. Okay, so let me give you an overview about the this whole mobile payments thing. All you need to know about mobile payment solution is that you got to have two things. You got to offer security, and you got to offer affordability. Okay, so if you want your customers to embrace your mobile payment solutions, you got to have those two elements. Okay, the thing is that the race of global banks to adopt and offer these payment systems is quite apparent because you have credit unions, you have banks, you have digital banks, you have traditional banks actually offering mobile payments nowadays because everybody is using a mobile these days for like a smartphone or just a regular phone. So this really gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of accepting payments. Okay, so one thing I want to say also is that the fact that during COVID, for instance, like a couple of years ago, mobile payments were really were there was a resurgence of popularity in terms of mobile payments because it was seen as hygienic, more hygienic than other payment methods. Okay, so that's really good. So if you think about mobile payment solutions, I want you to really understand that you are actually describing a variety of funds transfer services carried out via a mobile device. So this includes, but is not limited to, tap to pay services. So when you have mobile payments, you are actually talking about tap to pay services. You also have scan and pay solutions and also swipe to pay methods, okay? And all those are happening through mobile app payment solutions. So now instead of having to carry cash or credit cards for payments, your customers can turn to mobile payment solutions to pay your business. Okay, so that's really good in terms of flexibility. So due to the ease of use that this mobile payment services bring to the table, they are gaining more and more traction year over year. Especially, again, like I said, during COVID, they were really popular. Now, even after COVID, they were really they were really sort of they were more popular too. So with the advancement of technology, there is more than one way to use mobile payment processing solutions. Large scale payment providers such as Visa and MasterCard are paying attention to cater to each of these services. And this makes it very easy for your business to choose from an array of mobile payments methods. Okay. And furthermore, it also makes these solutions super accessible to your business. And that's what you want, that accessibility. Now, let me really go a little more granular here. So, how do mobile payments work? I mean, you have to understand how they work so that you can really see how you can capture more revenue, right? And now, what I want to do is I want to go step by step. I want to explain to you how those mobile payments works, especially for the top three categories: tap to pay, scan and pay, and swipe to pay. Let me first start with tap to pay solutions. So this method of paying through mobile devices is actually available on iOS and Android devices. Okay, so this is really good. So you have the two mobile operating systems covered, the two main operating systems covered, iOS and Android devices. Android devices. So when applicable, this feature allows customers to load their debit or credit card information into their phones. Okay, then it's actually a matter of tapping the phone against the compatible point of sale terminal at the time of making the transaction. So this basically gives you an extra layer of accountability, but also credibility. In other words, it reduces the incidence of fraud. Okay, it prevents fraud. So this mobile app payment solutions will find support by most debit and credit card providers. So despite actually turning mobile phones into a contactless payment cards, they come with the same level of security as a physical card. And this process is possible through the usual PIN codes and also a one-time password, so the OTP. So the OTP will be sent to the phone. So to accept those payments at your business, You need to have POS terminals and card readers that are compatible with this solution. And these devices connect to your merchant accounts and transfer funds to your business in a convenient way, convenient and really fast way too, okay? So this method is usually suitable to you if you are a brick and mortar store that entertain walk-in customers, but it can also be used by pop-ups and delivery services through mobile card readers. So besides tap to pay solutions, you also have scan and pay solutions. So scan and pay solutions are actually another type of mobile payments that you can really entertain this year and you can really accept. Okay, let me explain a little further. So by using a modern association method in the form of QR codes, these solutions go a step further in mobile payments. Again, the I'm speaking about the scan and pay solutions. So what happens here is that instead of having to pay through a POS terminal, your customers can process your business QR codes through their mobile and make payments from their bank or a payment service dedicated app. So what happens here is that everything is going through a mobile, everything is going through a QR code now. Okay, so this is kind of cool because it really gives you the same level of security, the same level of safety that you have with traditional cards. This lets customers process payments directly via their bank account in addition to their physical credit card. So this scan and pay solutions are also being powered by major banks and payment processors such as Visa and MasterCard, okay? And this component is why a lot of businesses are turning towards this mobile merchant payment solutions because of convenience, because of speed, because of efficiency, because of affordability. So that's really good. And so you can use these solutions by contacting a reliable mobile payments processor and getting a QR code that's exclusive and unique to your business. That's what you want. You want an exclusive and unique QR code for your business. And any payments that are made by your customers are transferred to your dedicated merchant account. This way, you can make use of mobile payments and receive funds instantly without having to use a POS terminals. But again, just make sure that the um, the QR code is unique to your business, okay? Because everything flows through that QR code. Then this scan to pay QR code payment solutions can be used by a variety of businesses. So whether you have a physical setup or a pop-up, a delivery service or an online store, you can really use it, okay? Place a small placard or a banner with your QR code at the checkout counter to to let your customers do the rest. You can even put a page also, so that's really good. Next, you have a swap to pay solutions. So this is the third category that you might be interested in to actually boost your sales. Okay, so when it comes to mobile payments, you need to understand that swap to pay or swap to pay solutions are gaining popularity like big time. And so mobile payment processing solutions are not limited to customers using the mobile devices to make payments. They also refer to businesses using specialized mobile devices to accept payments for their services. So this process is possible via mobile card readers that can either work on their own, and that's an important element, either work on their own or attached to a mobile phone to work through a payment app. So whenever your customers have to make a payment, they have flexibility, right? They can swipe their debit or credit cards through your reader. And with support for almost all iOS and Android devices, this is a super easy way of accepting regular payments through a wireless and modern method. So this is kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. And the way these services are designed makes this card readers work just like traditional POS terminals, but without the constraints that conventional equipment brings to the table. So this is really good because you have a flexible tool that is really also adaptable to any economic sector. And so this improvement also means that these solutions, the swap to pay solutions, can accept payment cards from almost all major processors, such as Visa, MasterCard, American Express, but also Discover. And these mobile payment solutions do not require customers to do anything special, but they still allow your business to benefit from not having to tie itself to a physical location. Just get your mobile card reader and get payment cards swapped on it, or attach your specialized reader to your mobile phone to accept payments through a dedicated app. So this is kind of cool because it gives you the flexibility that you want. Okay, and this streamlining makes this swap and easy mobile solutions ideal for almost all businesses that deliver their services off the internet. All you need to benefit from this solution is to actually contact a credible mobile app payments solutions provider. The rest of the process is really as simple as it sounds. So if you think about mobile payments, what is the value added here? I mean, why should you switch at all? Should you even consider switching? It really depends. Okay, how do mobile payments services benefit your business? Again, I want to really insist on the fact that it doesn't matter the sector you're in. All sectors of the economy are benefiting big time from mobile payments. So merchants from across the board are benefiting. Okay, if you think about it, mobile payment services do a lot of things. They bring a certain level of flexibility and ease to your operations, and that's what you want. If you want to increase sales, if you want to increase customer loyalty, if you want to increase scalability, you want to actually bring flexibility and ease to your operations. But apart from the apparent benefits of ease of use, mobile merchant payment solutions also bring a particular set of additional advantages for your business, especially in the long run. Number one, they increase sales. That's actually the most direct impact that I want to really highlight, because if you are a merchant, why should you change your payment method, or at least adapt your payment methods, because you want to increase sales? I mean, there's a difference between you making 5 digits and 6 digits or even 7 digits, and actually scaling in a way where your transactional volume call for an 8 digit amount. Okay, and month over month over month. So they really increase sales. So mobile solutions give actually your customers more than one option to make payments to your business. So basically, when you give your customers more than one option, you are increasing flexibility, but you're also increasing convenience for customers. And customers are more likely to shop with you than with your competitor if you're offering this level of flexibility. Okay. And this is highly applicable to situations such as pop ups, open markets, and doorstep delivery, where one could previously only choose cash payments and nothing else. I mean, these days you don't even have to handle cash anymore. You don't have to manipulate. You don't have to really, touch cash anymore. So the ability to use their credit cards and bank accounts in situations where they wouldn't otherwise be able to utilize them will encourage your customers to do business with you. Okay. It also gives you an edge over competitors who are still stuck with traditional methods, especially in a super competitive context. Another value added with that mobile payments bring to the table is all around efficiency. A mobile payment improves efficiency, and it does it in a very scalable manner. Okay, so not having to turn to the register to audit your cash payments and then enter the data into your books saves you a bunch of time. See, the thing is, you might be saying, well, this is not so much time for me. Well, this might not be a lot of time for you right now that you're processing 10 or 100 transactions. But once you start seeing your transactional volume go up, if you're processing 200 transactions, 1,000 transactions, that's a lot of time when it comes to auditing, okay, or when it comes to even tracking or even analyzing. So you want to automate. You want to automate things from that point of view, and a mobile payment allows you to automate basically your transaction processing. It also prevents data entry errors and makes sure that all your financial processes finalize faster, right? So you are able to, so when your financial processes finalize faster, that means that you have more time to strategize. You have more time to think about the future, to think about your company's future, and to also have a vision to implement your vision. Okay, so the time that you can spend in analyzing is a very good investment. And so if you integrate your payments with your accounting software, then you also save yourself from redundant data entry tasks. Also, when it comes to entry reconciliations, okay? So this component goes a long way into improving your efficiency while also steering clear of unfortunate mistakes. This is why mobile payment processing solutions are becoming so popular among modern businesses that actually want to improve their operations in more than one way, especially when it comes to scalability. Another advantage to really think about when it comes to mobile payments is the fact that they enhance the customer experience. So, offering mobile payment solutions to your customers improves their experience in terms of delivering more payment methods and a more straightforward transaction mode. So, what happens here is that you are increasing the CX, the customer experience. Okay. And if you increase your CX in this economy, you are able to actually increase loyalty, to increase customer retention, and it allows also your business to give your customers the ability to pay the way they find most convenient, which in turns makes them willing to transact with your business with more frequency, right? So you are able to do that. But this ability to enhance customer experience goes even further than that. Let me explain. In most cases, you can also study transaction trends through an easy to use analytics dashboard. So this gives you more granularity, more competitive intelligence, more intel about your business. Okay, so you can assess the performance of your business and its different products and services. And this is kind of cool because having that intel at the ready can help you make targeted decisions to focus on improving your value proposition. And also, it really depends. You can create additional enhancements to your customer experience when it comes to, let's say, product placement, cost, and even within customer service. So you can see that the applicability of the solutions that you can have through mobile payments is really really wide. Okay, and so you are able to accept mobile payments through Apple and Android devices. So regardless of the type or scale of your business, you are able to take your operations to the next level in a fast, secure, and affordable way with the right provider, right? Just make sure that when you contact a company, ask them what they have in terms of mobile payments, or just let me know in the comment section. Tell me where you're actually watching from, and tell me the specifics of your business and what you need, and I will direct you to the specific mobile payments provider that can really help boost your business this year. So as a coda into this conversation, I spoke to you about mobile payments. I gave you the overview, the value added, and the coda. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.